Hey, what's going on, everyone? What's going on? We're back
Hey.
for another Love is Blind chat. I apologize. We have to do it so late in the evening, but it works out best for us because I'm at work and my wife is still up when she goes to bed. So um, for right now, this is what we got to do. But we wanted to definitely talk about the last episode of Love is Blind. And again, during the whole time we've been giving our thoughts about who should get married, who shouldn't. And I think we're right.
We're pretty much right. We're pretty much right.
So we're going to look at this. So the first couple we're going to talk about in order, Emma and Mike. Um, they did not get married, and I thank God they didn't.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah,
um,
this was the couple where he wanted kids and she did not.
yeah.
Um, she didn't say never, but she said it was, she didn't want kids right now and it was very important, for him. And he said pretty much in the end, he said well, they both said they love each other. Um, but he just said like he just doesn't want to marry her right now because having kids is very important. That's what he sees in the future. So I know she had said, she just doesn't see it right now, and we can't go by that. Maybe can't go by that.
No,
Um,
let me tell you something. You should never go by maybes.
can't go by that.
Marriage is not one of the things where you can say, um, well, excuse me. There's some things you cannot say maybe on. If it's very important to you, you need like definite answers because this thing can't change. If it do change, your marriage will not last. Your
Hmm.
relationship will not last, whether you're married or not. If you date with somebody and they say, well, I want to have kids, other person says I don't, or they say maybe I do. Let me tell you something. Um, if that's important to you, and you don't get to experience what you want to experience,
Hmm.
your relationship will not be a good one.
Yeah, it's a shame. Like I said before, I really like them as a couple. I feel they were a very strong couple, very compatible, and seemed to really, like and love each other. But yeah, that not on the same page as having kids right now. Just wasn't gonna work. And
Well,
his
no,
heart
it's
was definitely having kids. So, and
well,
I think too at the end, what was it at the end of this episode? Her no, his was it who was it? Her dad had went up to the family, or was it his dad that went up to the family?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. I think it was his dad went up to her family, I believe. Um, but anyway, and said some stuff, nothing to be mean, but her family was saying, well, listen, like she doesn't want to have any kids right now. You know what I mean? Like they discussed that and she's just not ready. And I feel, which is nothing's wrong with that. If you
No,
don't have any kids now or never, it's fine. If you don't want to get married now or never, it's your choice. Um, but her family was definitely like for her, supporting her. They don't want her to be pressured to have kids. You know what I mean? Have kids when she's ready, and ready's not now.
no, and and the challenge is that she said, "Well, I love him," but again, I know people don't want to hear this, but I'm gonna use the term. Tim Turner says, "What does love got to do with it?" I'm telling you, I'm telling you. After seeing a lot of people in relationships talking to them, um, alignment has a lot to do with it more than love. You can love the person, but if you're not in alignment with them, you're not going to stay together.
Hmm.
Because again, which means that you both must have a lot of things in common that you are in alignment with. So, like we talked about last week, like religion, um,
Hmm.
money, how you raise your children, Um, you know, well, in these days, political reasons, politics. 'Cause, I'm sorry. I, just, I can be, I cannot be married to anyone that's going to support Donald Trump. I'm just sorry. I'm just sorry. Um,
Not a
um,
Trump fan, huh?
Now I can say that because I'm married to someone who don't support Donald Trump. So now, we okay. We okay with that one. So we in alignment. We both in alignment. But it's about alignment, not so much about love. And again, love is important, but you want to make sure you're in alignment because
Mhm.
that's gonna make or break your relationship. Look at this. And marriage is not about being married. You also want to have a good marriage experience. That's what
Yeah.
if it's gonna be forever, this gotta be good. I'm sorry.
Forever, forever, ever.
You're like somebody's like forever? Come on, are you sure? Can't get a renewal date? Like, after like a year, we can say, do you want to do this again? No, but you're married forever. So you want to make sure that you're the best possible chance of making sure you have a good marital
Mhm.
experience. Now, you can't guarantee it, but at least try to make the best decision possible and being in alignment with issues like children,
Mhm.
money wise, um, religion, and all other stuff.
Political. Yep, and so much more.
Political, raising kids is important.
Mhm.
And this stuff should be taught before you get married, not after. So,
Way. I think even way before you get engaged,
oh yeah,
like
yeah.
just
While you're holding hands, going to the movies, enjoying each other, sitting on the couch, kissing. Make sure you talk about this stuff. People seem because what was people because it's always good in the beginning. It's always wonderful in the beginning, and everybody forget to talk about this kind of stuff.
Mhm.
And then you get married. It's like, oh, I don't want to have kids. Oh, you don't?
What? I never knew that. What? I thought we wanted kids. No, you said you wanted kids. I never said I wanted to have kids.
Yeah.
Uh,
And look at this. If a person said look at this. If a person said they don't want to have kids, don't try to change their mind. Just go find somebody that wants to have kids. So,
They're not going to be able to change their mind. And if
no.
you do change their mind and they have a kid just to make the other person happy, they're going to be very, very miserable.
Yes.
So like her, she's single, probably wants to travel, hang with her friends and so forth. So let's just say she gets let's say they get married and she hopes to have a kid like in a year. If she's not ready and they have a kid, she's going to be very, very miserable because she can't go plan her trips or maybe go to the store. Because when you do have kids, everybody out there who has kids, one little 5 minute trip to Dunkin' Donuts really quick to get your little coffee is no longer a 5 quick trip, when you have kids to go to Dunkin' Donuts, to go plan a vacation, to go take a nap. Everything changes. Not for the worse, it's just different.
It's different.
And she may not be ready for that, and she'd be miserable.
Even now, we have we have a 12-year-old and a 13-year-old in our home kids, and to go to the store, you got to think about when I want to go. I'm gonna wait till my wife get home. I'll go then. Because having kids and not having kids is a big deal.
Big difference.
So again, don't force someone to do something you don't want to do. Just go find somebody that is in alignment with you. So
yeah.
Now the next couple, Christine and Vic.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at this. Their actually journey was boring. If I'm sorry, I must admit, I watch this stuff for entertainment. My wife and I, we don't have this kind of like drama that you see on TV. So I get my kick out of this kind of stuff. So I need to have some exciting stuff. Somebody arguing, somebody fighting. So, but
They did none of that.
is that good?
They did none of that. They're perfect. They no arguments, no nothing, no eye rolls, no stomping away. Like they were perfect.
Matter of fact, a couple of scenes they didn't go to. Like for example, the honeymoon, they didn't even go to the honeymoon portion. They went their own little trip. I'm like, come on. But they look at this. They met, they fell in love, and
They're
they
cute.
each other. Yeah, they're lying. They're lying like that. Now they're gonna have challenges with having a biracial child. Particularly if they move to where she lives at because I'm Caucasian. And reality about it is that even out in our society today, there's still racism that goes on. And even when you see people who have a spouse that's different race than they are, and they go into that community may not be ready to accept themselves. But they chose each other, which is good.
Yeah, they're cute.
And I think they made the right choice. They made a good choice. Next is Amber and Jordan. Once again, I think they made a good choice. They're good match.
I love them a lot. Yeah, I love these two a lot. I think they were also they were like my favorite couple. I like them the best. But anyway, it seemed like he was very nervous though this episode.
Yeah.
Even his family was like, "Oh, you look really nervous. Just calm down. She's a good woman." He mentioned, I believe, that he met the daughter. She's little. Everything went well, but they're trying to compromise on where to live and that marriage talk and stuff. But he just seemed like very, very nervous. And I know her brother said he'd be shocked if her fiance says yes, because everybody pretty much it's a short amount of time, you know what I mean? So it's a big responsibility to get married, pretty much a stranger. In a sense, and also that she has a child and compromising where to live and all that great stuff. But through it all, I just knew he would say yes. I knew she would say yes, and it was cute.
Yeah,
I think they're perfect for each other. Even the little daughter was cute to see her shed a couple tears.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, she's
So she's a part of the wedding. She had her little dress on or whatever, flower girl.
Now, I must admit, it'd been hard for me to say no.
I know.
Little baby there, little child there, I mean, if he said no, man, I think the whole place would have probably chased him out though.
Seriously. Would have chased him out.
But he was nervous. I'm like, oh man. I mean, he was nervous. I'm like, what?
He was nervous.
I don't, and I'm kind of like, to me like this. I like Vic and Christina because they were both confident. Oh yeah, I'm choosing you. This guy was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I'm like, come on. Did you not come on and show that you're married? Then you choose her not to get married. What you worried about? I mean, you came on a natural show for this. So I'm like,
yeah, they were cute though. I don't know. Like even though besides his being nervous, I think their personalities, gelled well.
Yeah. She's kind of on the crazy part on her side,
Yeah.
You should let that play out. I'd be like,
It brings a little spice to the relationship. It brings a little spice to the show.
Yeah.
They add a little flavor to the season.
Yeah, she likes her person that well. This is probably gonna be an adjustment for him.
Yeah.
I'm not sure any with another person like that who just gets upset and gets angry and unless he gets real emotional. So
he better get used to it because he married her and her daughter, and I think somebody said that the daughter has a little sass or whatever. But
see,
buckle up.
This is why I could never do this because I know too much about people, relationships. I need to spend at least a year with you to know what I'm saying yes to because 3 weeks is not enough. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not. Nope.
Now, Bree and Connor.
Mm.
Mm. Now, did they make it down there?
They
No,
didn't. I don't think they didn't. Yeah, they didn't make it that far. They called
yeah,
it quits before.
the last episode, yeah,
Yeah, that's
which I think again I think was good because I think he was not he's not her speed,
hmm
and like I say
Great
again,
guy, not a speed.
yeah,
hmm
they're not kinda aligned. Um, I believe you gotta be able to handle the person you're with.
Mhm.
And like I admit there's some people personalities that I want to be able to handle. I'm like, no, I can't handle that. No, I'm good. Like that's you way out of my league. You need. I'm saying that when you talk about relationships or marriage, you got to think about that based on a person, how they are. Is are they your speed? One, can you keep up with them in the sense of that, they'll be going here, they want this, they want that, and you just want to relax. Can you handle that? Or another issue that maybe they're too slow for you. You want to do this, you want to do that, and they don't want to do anything. So
hmm
that's something you want to really consider when you're about relationships. So
Yeah, they both seem like. Um, yeah, they both seem like they're very goal oriented, wanted to do things. It just seemed like he was a little more on the fast side, like a little more on the louder side than him.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think she needs a different personality. And again, I think you said this one time. You said people don't when you get married, you don't marry looks, you marry personalities.
hmm hmm
So you got to make sure that you have a personality that could match that person's personality. If that makes sense.
Yeah, she's much a lot more spice, like a lot more spice, and he was more like kind of chill and you know, like we said before, her personality would have been better with the other guy.
Yeah,
Um, you know,
that guy Chris. Yeah.
yeah, he was crazy, but
Oh,
he was crazy.
all right. Next one. Oh man,
Oh boy,
Brittany
this one.
and DeVoe. Oh my gosh, man.
Oh,
I'm
this
like,
one made me upset. Beautiful looking couple. They look great, cute together, look wise. But oh my, she actually really disappointed me this episode here because yeah, it's like she was begging, like in a sense, like begging him, um, like kind of persuading him to like be with her and. She's like, oh, well, maybe like later, and then he's like, you know what I mean? Like it's just like, honey, he's just not that into you.
you don't want you.
Yeah, yeah. But
No,
she's just like, I know we're for each other, and he's like, like I don't know why. Like we see that he doesn't want you. Like why can't you see it? Like I don't know.
well. I think. Look at this. Look at this. First of all, let me tell you something, people. Let me get a tip for Uncle Josh. Come here, Uncle Josh. Uncle Jay.
What's up,
Never
Mom?
big. Never big. Never.
Yeah,
Never.
she really was.
I'm telling you. Look at this. When you beg, you can get played. That's how it works. I just, I'm ready. When you remember this, if you beg, you will get played because when you beg, the person gonna see that and they're gonna play you because they know you are desperate for them.
Mm, mm, mm.
And she's like begging, like, "Come on!" I'm like, he wanted her to sign a prenup, and she didn't want to. I want to say, I'm like, okay, well, if I don't want to, well, that's not your person.
Yeah, yeah,
If you don't feel comfortable doing it, don't do it. Just say, you know what, I'm good.
yeah, yeah.
Now again, are prenups right or wrong in relationships? We're doing another show. That's another. Come check that on real life real questions. but I think she played herself by begging, but he wasn't into her. I mean,
I
you
think
just
a couple of things that she stood for but it seemed like she was changing her mind to to be with him. You know what I mean? Like I said before, like the love language, hers is like touch. So he like or complimenting, I think as well. So he wasn't doing that. You know what I mean? But then it seemed like over time she's like, okay, well it's fine. You know what I mean? This seemed like she was like, accepting anything and everything. And she's not. She's like a beautiful person. She seems smart, like a go getter and so forth. But he's just not into you.
Yeah, yeah, and
Like he just never like. I thought over time he might like kind of change up or whatever. But no. And then he even said, what did he say? Off camera, he said like her. I forgot how he worded it, but pretty much he said off camera, he said like her like kind of like begging is kind of like turning him off.
it does.
Yeah.
Men and women, look at this. When you beg somebody, it turns them off.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you gotta act like you don't want to be with them, because when you act like when you beg them, it just turns them off. It don't make you want them anymore. It really turns this turn off.
Mm-hmm.
Now again, she should have known this when he said in the pool on the honeymoon. He said, "Oh, she said, I'll give you a hickey." He said, "I don't want one." I'm like,
oh boy,
come on, you're not honeymoon. You should be like, give me all the hickey you can give me. But yeah, so
but also too, a great person that I know, she had said that her mother told her that it's best that a man loves a woman more than a woman loves a man. Yeah, and that's great advice. And clearly here, this wasn't it. He didn't like you more. He didn't love you more. Yeah, he just didn't. Well, like I said before, we said both before. I think it's just first the physical type. I think he's so used to like liking a certain race. And even though we feel that she's beautiful, he may feel that she's beautiful, but just not his type. And I think, my personal opinion, I think he just could not get over that. Some people could, like, that wall goes up and it's like, I'm not used to you looking like that, like dating people like, you, but over time they can get used to it and then fall in love or whatever. But in my opinion, I feel here, like he just couldn't get over it.
No.
So yeah, but maybe the reunion will find out like why he wasn't really into her, but he just.
Yeah, I don't know. She just wasn't his type, I don't know. But again, if you come on this show, you can't handle type. You're like, no, okay, well, because again, look at this. The dating scene is going to be so bad. You will go on national television and get rejected. Come on. It's serious.
Brave souls.
If you get to this point, it's real bad. Tinder's not even working. It's real bad. So you should be acceptable of a lot of things. You should know. Okay, I'll take it just because I'm on the ship. I'm sorry. But also again, if that connection not there, it's not there. And you just got to say, okay, well, again. But again, but sometimes people are want to be so in love, or they want to be married, or they just want to be with that person. And she said, "Well, I see myself with him." Come on, he don't want you.
He don't see you. He don't see you in his future.
Do need to say if a person don't want, why waste your time on a person who don't want you? Take your energy, go live your life, and go find a person. There's somebody out there that wants you. And she's beautiful. So I'm like,
Yes, I'm saying. I think too. She said, which a lot of people say, she doesn't want to have to start all over.
Yes.
And it's not like they're 20s. What are they, 30 or whatever they are? It's not like they're 22, 23, 25. They're a little up there. So she don't want to start all over. But it's not like you got that far anyway. Was it 3 weeks? So like, yeah.
Well, I think it's more some embarrassment because all the family came in.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, bro, you could have told her it's like week 1 you wouldn't be around. Right. We all seen it.
No, but week one, he would have been like, he would have said it, and she would have been like, no, I see us together.
Yeah.
She still wouldn't listen.
Well, again, Liz, she was from the door because I think first she said she wouldn't have sex until they got married. But then she said, oh, then like after the honeymoon, she said, yeah, I'm gonna have sex with him just so we connect. So she was doing just too much to get him to say yes. But yes,
okay.
And I believe in a relation in a healthy relationship that you should not be doing all the giving or all the sacrificing. When that's the case, the other person not in it, just you.
I think she should have stuck what she wanted to do. If she wants to wait to have sex with a person until marriage, fine. If she didn't want to do all these different things, fine. I just think she was changing them from the beginning to make him happy, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all of those things that she was changing, it still didn't work.
Well, also you must understand. She said she pre-bought her wedding dress.
Yeah.
Like, when they went to go do fitting for a dress, she didn't get one from there. She bought the one that she already bought. So I'm like, wow. I mean,
he thought that was weird too. Off camera, he's like, "That's kind of weird." He did say that too.
I'm like, look at this. His note. If you already bought a wedding dress, just go and get the one you get. Just act like that is kind of like weird, right?
He thought like that's weird. You're scaring him away. You're weird now. You're weird to him. He don't want to be with you.
Yeah, well, because he's thinking that he said, well, that means that if we weren't getting married, he'd still try to get married. Yes, she would. Yeah. Memo, she won't get married. So,
oh boy.
Yeah, man. So that's sad.
Yeah.
Ashley and Alex. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I knew they weren't gonna make it.
Me too. Well, again, the whole time I'm like, they should not get married because I didn't think that they're not fit for each other. I think there's a lot of his stories. He had a lot of stories. Was not adding up, and like I felt bad for him when they all got together, and that one woman came up and said, "Oh yeah, I know you're living in Austin with the nurse." Oh man. Come on, man. No, come on, don't blow my spot. I'm trying to.
He's like, "What are you doing here?"
And then of course, I think even from the beginning, she said that after the pause or the honeymoon, they're like roommates, and like he's like, I want you to try to trap me. I'm like, ugh. I mean, he just too I don't know. I'm just too he didn't like her.
Yeah, and I think too she had said that he more than once had said that she's not his type. So if you keep hearing that, over and over again, hey, you're not my type, or however he's wording it, if you keep hearing that, that's like, that doesn't make you feel good. You know what I mean? So between that, his stories, she said they were like roommates in the house. So all of that over and over and over again, that's not going to make you feel good, and you're not going to want to marry that person.
Yeah. Now, also, I want to add some context to that, because reality about it, when if you relate to somebody, you may not marry the person that's your type. Not everyone does, and that's okay. But at the same time, though, if a person keeps saying, "I like this and I like this and I like this," that means that's one of the it's like the 80% rule. That's the 80%. And if you're not that, guess what? You might as well hang it up, because guess what? They're not gonna leave that alone. And they do. They have you, but looking for that 80%, whatever 20% that they don't have.
Well, yeah, the first thing he said was he likes dark features. Obviously, she has blonde hair and blue eyes or whatever. So that cross that off. But like you said, a lot of people don't get with their type, physical type. Yeah. Fine, check. We can move on from that. But it seemed like he was too hung up on that and whatever else that she's not his type. maybe she doesn't move around enough. I don't know, but it just she said he just kept he just kept saying it. You know what I mean? That gets old after a while. Like, okay, I'm not your type. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
know. Like other guys saying, "Oh, I want a kid. I want a kid." I'm like, "Well, somebody get the memo. You want a kid?"
yeah.
They keep talking about it. They keep talking about it. They want a kid. So
Mhm.
I can take what they want.
Mhm.
So but also now how she did them at the wedding ceremony. I'm like, oh man,
Woo!
oh boy,
Bring on the drama.
come on, man. I'm like, come on. I'm like, yo, if you're gonna break my heart on national television, that's gonna happen. Okay, that's what I signed up for.
The way
But,
she did it.
but she just like took out a machete, just like I mean
Mhm.
right in front of his mama, said, "You're a liar." Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I'm like, you mess this guy's whole prospect up for a future because everyone on America will be watching this. Every time they're gonna see his Tinder profile, gonna say liar. She like, you're a liar. You did this. You don't want to marry him. Okay, just say I don't want to marry you, and
Yeah,
then
she really laid into him.
go up to this. What she did was crazy. She's like, said, I already know your answer, and I don't care because I don't agree with you. I don't want you.
It's like she
Yeah,
planned for this, like the whole week. Like, okay, I'm gonna get him up there. I'm gonna like she planned for this. Like,
yeah. Look at this. That's why she said when she's walking down the aisle, she said, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Oh, that's why she's nervous because yo,
she had a lot to say.
you don't do that off the cuff.
She rehearsed this.
Oh yeah, but she's like, yeah, I know what you're gonna say, and I don't want you either. I'm like, oh my gosh, man. She's like, she killed him. I'm like, man.
Oh
I'm like,
boy. His
I'm
mom
like,
was sitting there like, don't be talking about my baby like that.
I know, man. A friend, mama, come on,
And his boys too.
boy. And he said, yeah, man, we know you're not a liar. I'm like,
They're like, yeah, we know you are. Off camera when the cameras went off. Yeah,
yeah,
man,
man,
we
he's
agree
lying.
with her. Yeah,
Like,
man, we
yeah,
agree
man.
with her, but we didn't want to embarrass you on TV.
Now your boy's not gonna out you in front in public. Yeah, they're like, oh no, he's a liar, man.
Once the camera shut off, yeah, man, you do lie a little bit.
You remember like told us last week? You said you gonna be here, but you wasn't there. But no, man. So yeah, no, but again, I think she could have done it differently. No,
Yeah, I did feel bad for him. That was a little too much.
yeah, yeah. I think they should do like the other couples. You know what? We're not gonna have a wedding because if he knew that she's not for him, and she knew, but I'm glad one thing she said that she said, you know what? A year ago,
Yes.
I would ignore all the red flags.
Mm-hmm.
No, do not ignore red flags.
Mm-hmm.
Do not ignore red flags.
Mm-hmm.
Those red flags are coming up for a reason,
Mm-hmm.
and it's to prevent you from waste your time and eventually getting hurt from a person you think can love you, and you have all these red flags. And they won't be able to live up to your expectation of what you think a good man should be or a good woman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm glad she did learn. She grew with that.
Yeah, that was good. I think that was good.
Yeah.
A year ago, I wouldn't ignore all the red flags. I'm like, oh my gosh, is that many?
She did all the red flags.
Yeah, but he can have a lot of red flags though. I'm like, if I was her, I'm like from the first after we got back from the honeymoon, he's like talking about I want to track your menstrual cycle. I'm like, what? I'm like, that's a red flag.
Yeah.
When he said you try and trap me, that's a red flag.
Yeah.
And then he said, oh yeah, I just got back from hanging out with my ex from Austin like a week ago.
No.
I'm like, well, that's a red flag.
Yep, that's a big no-no.
So, you know, and he was like, yeah, I felt like all the questions you was asking me was trying to catch me. Yes, man. When women ask you questions, they're not actually because they're inquiring. They ask you because there's another answer to it.
Yeah, we're waiting
And
for
they
you to tell us the answer.
said, where were you? Where were you? They already know you've been at.
We already knew where you were.
So, word to wise, if a woman asks you a question, not gonna tell, they're not actually because they don't know. They actually because they trying to they trying to get you in like a lie. So, oh yeah, I see you there, you know. So, if you was there, it took you like 15 minutes to go home. It took you 30 minutes to go home. Why? Or how many your friends there? You know, I'll just the bone night by myself.
Oh, good. Let me give him a call and see.
So, but he's like, yeah, I feel like every time you ask me a question, trying to trip me up. Well, yeah, she probably was, yeah. But
You
you
see
got
her father? Of course, her father, yo. Woo!
he's a divorce
Yeah,
lawyer.
so she's like, daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He say he's a liar.
Dad, you're right.
That was right. So but
Well, he should be happy that he didn't get married into that family because dad would catch him like,
oh
you know,
gosh,
yeah, off guard all the time.
that was like we said you was at last night.
You
And
didn't come to the family reunion. Why not? You
lawyers
don't like us?
are very detailed because they have to be, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, you say one word, they're like, "Oh no, he's lying," and they used to telling liars, so they know be lying.
Yeah.
So Jessica and Chris, they didn't make it to the wedding, which is
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Again, he wanted someone to did Pilates every day, and she told him in a pond she's not doing that every day.
Hmm.
You know, um, it's good they get married.
Yeah.
Well, that was it.
That was it, guys.
Man, that
But
was
stay
it.
tuned because next week is the reunion. So I
Yes.
saw the some of the little highlights for next week and looks pretty juicy. Looks like, you know, we got people storming off the stage and arguing and fussing. So looks pretty exciting.
Now, what was the movie we watched the other week? I think by Mary J. Blige. I think she produced it or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Campbell.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Tisha Campbell was in there. Um Be happy, maybe? Be happy?
Yeah, be happy. Be
I
happy.
think.
Happy. Yeah, it's a theme of her song. One of the songs that she made.
Yeah.
Want to be happy. So I'm actually gonna probably do a quick show about that. Just dialogue.
Yeah.
You know what the reason why I do these is because I want to help people have better relationship experiences,
Mhm.
and I think one of the ways to have a better relationship experience is to learn from other people's mistakes
Mhm.
and to learn from what other people's successes. So I think this is like these shows, Love Is Blind, other reality shows that's about relationships, and other movies are a good opportunity to just learn about what to do. Because I don't think nobody get into a relationship to have an end. But
Yep.
if you don't pay attention to red flags, if you don't pay attention to compatibility,
Mhm.
if you don't pay attention to alignment, you're gonna waste 3, 4, 5, 6 years of your life. And at that time, you're not gonna want it to end. And you start doing things just to stay there, even if a person don't want you. So, and I don't want that for nobody. Um,
Mhm.
I think everybody wants love. I think everybody should, if you want it, should find love and have good love. And I think everybody should. So, and that's one of the reasons why I do this. So, but we're gonna be talking about the reunion next week, and then probably the week after that, we're gonna talk about that movie, Want to Be Happy. So, Well, everyone, we're gonna be out of here. It's 12:14. Um, hope you enjoy our little commentaries of Love is Blind season 10. We got one more show to talk about, one more chat next week. So stay tuned, and we will see you guys next week.
Good night.
Night. All right.